Well, hello. This is Rochelle. And thank you for joining me here on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. I so enjoy using the Faith Art Box, the Faithful Digitals here in South Africa for this Alpha and Omega devotional for the month of October. And I know it's spring or it's fall there where you guys are in America, but we're here in South Africa and it's very, very, very hot. So October's known for its winds and, humid kind of heat. So I am going to do a bit of stenciling in the background and use some spring colors because here it is spring. And I'm having to trim down this book shelf with books kind of thing a little bit, and I really enjoyed this devotional and reading how she kind of equates these green marble book ends with the orange kind of eyes or yellow kind of eyes, and saw that then didn't have the books fall all around and become old and bent and all of that. And I loved how that came into using the word which I'm doing in Colossians, which says he is before all things and in him all things hold together. And I love that these bookends, or these owl bookends that she has in her memory, kind of symbolizes that holding together or keeping in place all of the things that are stored between them. So I'm using, I think this is mango and olive gelatos, and I'm using a stencil by Fab Scraps. It is from a collection, I think the Backyard Memories collection. So the stencil goes with that collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. It has these floral elements, and like I said, had it in my mind to have like kind of a spring feel to it, and I wanted a busy stencil because life as we know it is busy and different, and there is no precedent for it, and we're all kind of navigating around new things and new studies and strategies and all kinds of. And so I did want to kind of use a busy stencil to be held together by these bookends, and so I really just resonated with this word on that very much so. So next up, I am going to stick down my bookends. One is kind of hanging over onto the other page. I am working Colossians, like I said, and I'm working in my ESV Interleaved Bible. The Interleaved Bible is just a Bible with a blank page in between each typed up page. It still has very thin pages, although this Bible of mine has gotten quite thick because I did use a whole stack of bulk in it. But nonetheless, I really, really enjoy going through it and seeing the journey that God has taken us on. And I love that the books kind of represent stories and memories and moments and theories. All of everything is held kind of in these books. And it's a place where if the books kind of wither away or bend over and damage and kind of get chucked underneath your floor or whatever, then it loses its value in the sense that someone else might not be able to read these books and these memories of a journey of whichever person wrote them. So I valued that symbolism in God keeping all of it together. He's the beginning, so he's the first bookend, and he is the end, the last bookend. And I really understand fully at the moment how we need to place it then all in between these two bookends and allow God to kind of keep us together, kind of keep us from falling apart. There's a scripture that says that he has us firmly in his grip. Our names are written in his hand. He's got us firmly in his grip, and I needed that at this stage. And so all of the rest is kind of just the finishing touches to this page. I did want to kind of frame that journaling card, so I cut out one of the borders from one journaling card and used it on top of this other journaling card, so it does kind of look like a frame or a picture hanging on top of a wall above this bookcase. And I did then just outline the Alpha and Omega, and the first and the last ones were already outlined and easy to cut. I just do a scribble kind of outline to make those words easy to cut. And then I'm using a Creative Retreat stamp set just to do the and or the ampersand in between the Alpha and Omega and the first and the last. And then stamping my date onto my little tag. I do realize that I'm slightly off screen at the bottom, and I apologize for that. Thanks for bearing with me and listening to my rambles. I so enjoy being a part of this group and this community, and having sisters all over the world who pray with us. And we're together in this. God's got us. Thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye-bye.